So there was a lot of disappointment going around after Sony shut down the custom faceplate or the custom side panel website for the PlayStation 5, where they were attempting to sell all different colors, red, blue. They had the all matte black look that I really liked. And the side panels are really easy to take off the PlayStation 5. You may have already tried it on your system now. It seriously takes like a minute to get both side panels off, and we would assume we could then take customized ones that are already made, and we just snap them on, and all of a sudden, our PlayStation 5 has a completely different look. We're at least hoping now that Sony will attempt to, I don't know, eventually release them. I still have my doubts on that one, but leave it to the internet and some very talented gamers to come up with their own solutions. And there are quite a few of them now, of people posting images of their customized PlayStation 5 system and their Dualsense controller. And you guys sent me over a couple of links. I wanted to look at some of them here today with you guys. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure that like button helps out a ton. And if you're brand new here to the Spawn Wave Plus channel, make sure you subscribe down below. So one of the links you guys sent me over was kind of like IGN collecting a lot of these different pieces from Reddit and online on Twitter and some photos that were posted up. And some of these systems look really, really cool, but I like the look of the Dualsense controllers that people went with too. So let's go over here and we'll start with the one I've talked about before, which was getting the matte black look all the way around, except for the middle. That's glossy black. It's going to be very hard to get rid of that. But we can see here, this is from Justin over on Reddit. And this was plasti dipped, completely black all the way around the outside for those panels. And I think it looks great like this. It has this nice stealth look to it, but what I really like is that the blue on the inside where the color is reflects much better off of the inside of those panels where it's black now. It looks way, way better there. So this is the one I would really want to go with if I could get customized panels. Just make it all matte black. Now, there's also someone over on the subreddit who posted up a Spider-Man themed PlayStation 5, and you can see it. It's all red around the panels with the logo on the outside here. And I was wondering if Sony would do something like this for the next Spider-Man that comes up. And look, they're going to sell a special edition system. I think most people realize that. They did it with the PlayStation 4 Pro, and that's kind of what this appears to be themed around, but I would also expect a red Dualsense controller to come out. However, what if we get to the next Spider-Man and we have Venom? Like, what if that's one of the characters or the enemies in the game, is you're against like Green Goblin and Venom, just as examples. Maybe they come out with an all matte black PlayStation 5 with the Venom symbol on the outside, so it's just black and white. That's kind of the direction I hope they go in. Or if they really do just panels, they release a Spider-Man panel, and then we also have the Venom panels. That would be amazing. But ton of work seems to be put into this one. And they even did a full video kind of giving a nice look, like look all the way around, a nice little walk around, and it looks great. But I have to say, the Dualsense controllers that are being customized right now look really cool. And there's quite a bit of work that goes into painting controllers correctly, because if you think about it, you're going to be handling the Dualsense the entire time, whereas you're not really going to touch the system much. You're just going to kind of be looking at it, and that's always been something weird with me when it comes to trying to paint controllers. I feel like they just are never going to actually feel correct anymore. They won't feel stock, but some of these look great. Like just this one here, it's a simple thing. Rather than being two-tone, it's all black now, so we have the matte black finish. And they changed out the buttons seemingly with the ones from the DualShock controller, the DualShock 4, and apparently it all works. Like, it just works correctly, but take a look. It has the correct colors for the different symbols, and this looks way more PlayStation-like than what we have right now with the DualSense controller. I like the controller itself for the functionality and the overall usefulness of it, but, like, this is how I would like it to look when it comes out of the box. And who knows, maybe Sony will go back to that. Apparently, the reason they got rid of the different colored symbols on the PlayStation DualSense controller was to just make it like just more uniform, just more across the board, basically for everyone. I don't really understand that, because we've pretty much always known these different symbols with those colors. Seemed like a strange reason. Anyway, this one's from Yakuza 83, so make sure you check this one out here. There's some very large high-def photos of it, and it looks really good, even like super zoomed in up close. Now, we also have Chris Space here, who went a bit out there with the design, doing this really cool purple galaxy setup here on the DualSense, and the bottom plastic part, the black part is also painted. That comes off first, but that's the part that I figure most people would have tried to customize. Even though I think a lot of people want the all white part to be changed out, the bottom plastic just comes right off. You don't have to unscrew anything. It literally just, you grab it and you pop it off. And going as far as to paint the front grips of the DualSense, it's a lot more work. Like, everything has to come out of it. I mean, we talked about replacing buttons, but like to get all of that stuff out, paint it correctly, make sure it feels right, and it's not going to be like the paint's not going to rub off while you're using it. There's a lot of work that goes into that, but like that Galaxy one looks really good. And then we have this green metallic DualSense controller. It's done by Millen over on the PlayStation 5 subreddit, and while I like the color, once again, the buttons are correct. Those are the old school colored symbols that PlayStation had been using for a while. And I say for a while because even during the PlayStation 4's generation, as they got further in towards the end, I got that purple DualShock 4 and I realized that the front buttons were all white. Like, so they did get rid of these different colored symbols like throughout the PlayStation 4's life, and now we have the monochrome buttons on the DualSense. I know we've only had them for technically like a week since the PS5's been out that long, but still, even dating back to when it was revealed with the controller, I was still like, they really are just kind of getting rid of the different colored buttons that, I mean, a lot of people remember and grew up on. So maybe Sony will return to those later on in the PlayStation 5's life. But yeah, this controller from Millen looks awesome. I like the metallic green overall. But the PlayStation 5 that 90% of you sent over for me to take a look at, it makes a lot of sense too, because it's purple. It was one that Adam did over on YouTube. And I have to say, I considered doing this myself, like actually spray painting the outside of the PS5, the plates to kind of make it purple. But Adam beat me to it. And you know what? It looks really, really good. There's a full YouTube video. I'll link it down below, even showing how Adam went about creating this PS5 right here. Love the look of it. Obviously, it's full purple, and I think it came out really, really good. Apparently, he said he can peel that away if it didn't work out kind of the way he wanted it to. And I would just check out his video because he does a pretty good job explaining how, and I'm not great at painting stuff, but I'll admit even I am still considering it because it didn't look too bad. I think the best part about this is just getting the side panels off are so easy. We don't even have to remove any screws. Whereas before, if you wanted to paint like your Xbox 360 or something, you had to take out a lot of screws to get to that point, and it was all like torque screws, and it was really annoying for people when the system first came out. This system, the PS5, really is just like begging to be customized and get painted. But let me know what you guys think about all of these customized PlayStation 5 systems and even those DualSense controllers. There's a lot of really cool things already happening with the customization of the PlayStation 5. Very talented people out there creating some really cool looks for this system. And I really do hope that Sony follows up with this and starts putting out different panels for us to be able to buy, because as of now, there's not a lot of other options. So yeah, people are just painting the system now. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.